Did you ever teach someone your job? You know, you have a job and a new guy shows up, or maybe a guy that's been working there wants to learn your job, and you teach him your job, and you get a sense of you lost a little bit of your value because now someone else knows how to do it, and quite possibly could learn to do it better. Uh, just you get a sense of your value isn't quite as powerful as it was. Um, I think that's how we should look at AI. And the reason I say that is everything AI knows, we taught it. We taught AI everything. Um, and it it could get to where it does certain things better. Uh, but I don't think it'll ever do everything better. I think there's certain human traits and abilities that AI will never achieve. I know there's a lot of controversy on that, and with the super intelligence coming and all that. Um, but uh, AI does not have a heart, uh, and we don't just think, strictly with our brains. We have a heart that influences our brain. We have a subconscious that if you pay attention to your subconscious, I mean, that has massive influence on everything you do. Even if you, even something you don't want to do, I do it all the time. I mean, I'm becoming more aware of it as I get older, but I don't know how many times I think a thought, I don't really like the idea of it, or I think of something and I don't really want to say it. And then, maybe the next day I'm sitting down talking to somebody and blah, 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 it just comes out. And it has to do with the subconscious. That crap is laying in there. And even though you don't want to say it, you say it anyway. Well, AI doesn't have that. And whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But it doesn't have that. The thing we got to remember about AI is we, created it. Everybody's knowledge created AI. It didn't just form out of nowhere. Um, Something else is, and this is common knowledge. We use very little of our brain power, and there's a lot going on with that. Uh, Study going into us using more of our own brain, and as that progresses, is AI going to progress with it? Focus is another thing, and this goes back to Buddha, and several other like Zen, whatever. When you can focus, I mean, eliminate, blank out everything in your head, and literally just focus on one thing, it gets pretty powerful. It was one of the ancients that said, if man could focus on one thing for 60 seconds without any other thought, he could rule the world. And it sounds like it should be easy, but it isn't. You see extreme amounts of focus in elite people, like I think some of your top athletes have it. Other people have it. I mean, people that engineer things that nobody can figure out. Just people that are elite in what they do probably have a much higher ability to focus than the average person. It's not. I don't think it's all just IQ and intelligence. There's also that ability to focus. Because I've seen some what appear to be average people that are really, really good at something. And I think it's their ability to just like get into what they're doing. They they don't let anything get in their head other than what they're doing. Um, they picture what they're doing before they even start doing it. Visualization. Is AI going to be able to do that? I think not. There's also certain things, okay, we're going to have AI, we already have AI in factories, putting things together and what have you, robots, whatever you want to call them. But true craftsmen, I don't think you'll ever see that done by AI. People that operate things that require a lot of input, I don't think AI will do it. I may be wrong on this because they say it's going to get better and better, but I mean, a simple truck driver, I don't know if he'll be replaced. Yeah, they show the Tesla truck and all that, but there's a lot going on there driving a truck. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's not just holding a steering wheel. You have everything around you. You have to be aware of. You almost have to uh, think of what people are going to do. That's how you keep from killing people. Because when you got something that big going down the road and in a lot of traffic, you have to anticipate others. And I don't know if AI is going to do that. Anticipate what others are going to do. A good truck driver does. He's always anticipating what's going to happen and ready for it. That's how they stay out of accidents. Uh, a seemingly simple task, which I beg to say is not a simple task. Uh, there's a lot going on. There's I said the craftsmen, the builders, and the people that possess thought processes and combinations of thought processes, which kind of is what a truck driver does, and then there are several other trades that you're going to find that in. An engine builder, assembling an engine and building an engine is two different things. A guy building an engine from scratch and modifying it is problem solving. He's not just bolting pieces together. He's making sure things are going to work. In a sense, he's an engineer and a builder because he's engineering how that engine's going to run, the airflow, or is the cam going to outflow the heads? Are the heads too much for the cam? Is it, there's a million different things. The compression ratio, is it going to be enough to sustain that breathing? There's a lot going on, a lot more than just assembling. And I don't think AI is going to reach that. Um, it may reach the figuring out part, it'll reach the building part, but doing both, I don't see it. And again, I could be wrong. I'm not an extremely educated person, but these are things that I just don't see happening. Because I'll tell you, I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's getting infested with AI type videos now. And you can spot them almost immediately. Things aren't just right. Wording isn't just right. They'll have a guy or a lady sitting there speaking to you that looks pretty damn realistic. But after you watch it and you keep watching, you'll see the same movements. A lot of times it'll be they're talking and their hands are, like every once in a while just doing that. Or there's always something that's repetitive. If you pay attention to it, you'll start spotting a lot of AI stuff. A lot of AI videos are popping up on Facebook, and me being a car guy, I spot the car ones right away. Uh, there'll be certain things off, in the car. Sometimes it's like two cars mixed together by accident, I guess. So I know there's a lot of talk worrying about AI, but I don't think we have to worry as much as what's being put out there. I think the people that have to worry are going to end up being the people that have a lot to lose. I think that big bankers, private equity groups, the big money, uh, I think they got more to worry about than us, because when you get criminals that are well versed in AI, and with AI, a lot of the times you don't know what's real, you don't know what's truth, you don't know really what's happening. Who's to say these guys can't just throw all kinds of weird, stuff out there and have them thinking things are going one way when they're literally making things go another way, and before you know it, they're broke. They have nothing. Who's to say that can't happen? Just the fact that you never know what's real. Now, what do you do? And in a way, these people that are these multi-rich people that are creating this, and with no regard for the population, uh, there's going to be people that want to get them. I mean, there's going to be smart people that want to get them, and then there's going to be competitors that want to get them. There's all this talking about all these people investing in AI or building bunkers and everything else. Uh, it's interesting because I think they're scared. I really do. I think they're scared of what they've created. I think they stand to lose everything that they have taken from everybody. It'll be kind of interesting. I guess there's going to be, some of the population loses their jobs, but I say, learn to do things with your hands as much as you can. My son's doing it. He's taking up all kinds of every craft he can get his hands on, and I think it's smart. Uh, I think it's a smart move because it's going to be a commodity that can be traded. Because if AI gets out of hand and criminals get out of hand with it, they could just deplete, all this paper wealth that people have. There's so many people that are wealthy on paper and don't have, really that much. I think they stand to be blown out of the water, so to speak, more than anybody. And in a way, I mean, I don't wish bad on anybody, but I wouldn't cry over it if I saw it happen. Because these people have corrupted the government, corrupted everybody in their path to get where they are. Um, I think it may be a coming around a karma type deal. Um, it's in other words, let's not worry so much about it. Let's do what we got to do. Kind of get prepared. Make sure you got something else you can do. Anybody that can work with their hands and do that. You can always trade a skill. And AI is not going to have all these skills. Uh, The biggest thing, the biggest problem with AI is it is going to eliminate trust amongst people. And, you know, I think that that's going to destroy the wealthy. I mean, I know they don't trust each other anyway, but when they don't even know what they're seeing, uh, the people, I think the working people may be on their way to something good. It may be tough for a while, but I think things might level out. I'm thinking, optimistically here, not pessimistically, optimistically. Uh, but I just got a gut feeling on it. I just got a gut feeling, and I hope I'm right because I think the working people deserve it. They deserve a break. They've been getting raked over the coals by our government and by these billionaires, these elite people. It'd be nice to see the tables turned. And I think there's a chance of it. I really do. Anyway, that's my message for the day. If anybody's got any comments on it, I'd like to hear what they think about it. Just something I was thinking about. I appreciate you listening. And like and subscribe.